Andrew McCart, IFL TV, MTK Global. I'm here at Lock-In Boxing Gym in Edinburgh. With me I've got my good friend, Tommy Philbin. It's good to see you smiling, mate. How's things?
Thanks, mate. And I just want to tell you when I started, you're a gentleman.
I'm a gentleman. Well, let's talk about that, because Craig Scott done a great interview with you for Boxing Social, and I know what you've been through as being one of your friends and all that, and like sometimes it's hard for me to try and get the answers that I want out of you because I know how difficult it is for you. But I just want to sort of piggyback off that interview, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Again, you touched on like you were suffering from bad depression for a good wee while, that, and I've known that for a long time and that. So how are things now, and how are you progressing?
All right, I'm just. It's still hard. Still some hard days, and kind of woke up on. It was Saturday and I felt terrible, and it's not fair on my missus Lauren. She cops it sometimes. No, I'm not being nasty to her, but I'm in a bad way, and I'm just fucking bursting into tears. But basically, it's been hard, but I'm kind of getting there. I think I've got my mind really set on fighting, and I think once I eventually fight, I'll be a wee bit happier. I've been missing it that long. I fought Pagan 10 rounds. Since that, I had a 6-rounder schedule. I got it in the first. That's it. In last June. So it's not been great. But
so what's again? I don't want to. It's hard for me to ask this question, but how low did you go? Like, what was the lowest point that made how? I guess like exactly how low? What was your lowest point?
How many have I had? I don't know. It's so close to doing something stupid. So close to topping myself so many times. Just the only thing that stopped me was Lauren and the kids, thinking how would they go on. I couldn't leave. My dad died when I was 20. Just 20 and a half, nearly 21. It still hurts me to the day, man. My kids are only 5 and 6. Kind of, if I was to do something stupid, it's the only thing. Sometimes as well, thinking like if we never had kids, it was just me and Lauren, things would be a lot easier. Like no things would be easier, but it would be easier for me to do it. As stupid and selfish as it sounds, but I got admitted in the hospital and that, like I've said before, and when I've been low, I've been really fucking low, and my work, things like tan in my face and my neck, and just mental stuff goes through my head. And when I'm in a bad way, it seems the right thing to do. But when I'm in a better place in my mind, I'm like, how stupid was that? But then I go back there and I kind of think to myself, it's a stupid idea. Thinking it's the only thing I can do.
Yeah. Well, again, you said that you want to get back into fighting and that, and this massive fights out there from you. I'm just naming 2 of your gym mates right now, Lewis Benson and Stephen Tiffany. You've just seen Lewis Benson fight two of his biggest fights of his career back to back against Kyle McKenna and Johnny Coyle last year, and now he's in another good fight against Sultan Zabo. You got a good friend of yours, a good friend of ours, Stephen Tiffany, who's away to Dubai in 2 weeks to fight on their show for the WBO European title. So do you think that maybe getting these big fights might get that hunger? I don't know if the hunger's still there, but get that bit between your teeth and something to aim for to control your mind a little bit?
I think the hunger's there, but it's just sometimes the motivation. Kind of fucking up early doors working, and I think that's been probably a massive cause of it is boxing, and not just boxing, but what I've been through to try and get where I am, and things I put through every day, how hectic my schedule is every day, and I think that's probably the biggest part of the biggest cause of what I'm going through now. But the hunger's still there. I still want to fight. I'm jealous. I was thinking of unfollowing all my pals on social media because I'm that jealous I'm fighting. It's mental. I'm thinking about like Tiff and Benson. I'm jealous of seeing all the stuff and Brophy and everything. I'm jealous of seeing it all, and I'm like, that should be me.
Where were you?
I know. I just think of myself back. But I just think he fucking deleted social media or unfollowing everybody just to. But I'm like, how stupid is that? Okay.
Well, again, I know how talented you are. I'm pretty sure not many people know this, but only 2 people have dropped you in sparring. Paul Appleby and you. There's only 2 people that have.
You've only sparred with 2 people, Paul Appleby.
Exactly, and they've both been body shots. So I think my point is that I know how good you are, and I hate to see a wasted talent. So I'm so happy that you're in the gym. I'm going to stay and watch you spar because you've got your hands wrapped. If I just mind the titties.
Oh, whoa, come on here.
So you've got your hands wrapped. You've got your hands wrapped. You're ready to spar. You're ready to get back into it. So I'm so happy to see you. So I'm going to watch you spar. So the next question is, when you're back in the ring then? You got any dates, any news, anything like that?
I got a message from my team. I put a photo up on Instagram a few weeks ago sparring Big Nelson, saying good to see you back sparring. I said I basically want to fight and miss it and all that. Say when we'd be ready. I said probably early May, be ready early May. They said well I've got a show June the 21st, so I think I've got to try and get me out before that. And then maybe a big fight in June. I'll just see how it goes. Ken, I might have a 6 rounder before that and then think I'm not ready for a big fight yet.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Do you feel like you're ready to jump, just have one warm-up fight and jump into a big fight? Or do you think it might be a slow progress? Not so much a slow progress, but maybe a big fight at the end of the year rather than in the summer?
Maybe. I'm aimless anyway sometimes because I just always want to, I just want it and I want it now. Like I want to fight and I think to myself, I'll just take a fight now, I'll take a fight because I love big fights, I'll always fight anyway, but it's a stupid thing you need to...
Like I say, MTK, you've just seen what they've done with, like we've just talked about Tiff, and the fights are going to be there for you.
I know.
But I think you're with the right team.
I shouldn't rush it.
You shouldn't rush it. I think with your coach Kerry, your management and all that, I think they know what's best in that. So when you look at who's out there, like you want the big fight, who's out there that you like to face? I mean, the British title, is that something you would like?
Zach Parker.
Zach Parker.
I was meant to fight him on that show. I've said in a previous interview. The show where Darragh Williams fought. When Darragh Williams won that fight, Ken, but Parker got it. But I'll fight anybody whoever's available.
Well, I was out in Belfast a couple of weeks. Paddy McCrory's. He's mentioned your name. He's not saying anything bad or anything. He just says you're the Celtic title holder. That fight. So when you look at the divisions, I said this to Tiff as well. When you look at the divisions, probably the two best divisions are the welterweight and the super middleweight. I mean, they're stacked. So there's not many shortage of fights out there for you, is there? So
good fights.
All going well, you're back out in May. How many fights are you looking for at the end of this year?
If I was to fight in May and then I did have a big fight in June. I'd probably get another biggish fight and then a massive-ish fight before Christmas. But if it was only if that was the case, I'd probably imagine 3 fights. If it's a big fight in June. But if there's no big fight in June, if there's another 8 rounders, something like that maybe, I'd imagine 4 fights maybe. I'm just waiting. I just need to. I don't know what else. I've tried to come back so many times before.
What's going to keep you in the gym though, Tommy? What's going to keep I could probably answer that question for you because I know the answer, but I want you to give me it. Like how many times have you said that you want the big fights? It's maybe not so much the monetary side of things or the box side of things. Well, maybe it is the monetary side of things, but you've always wanted to just take your kids. Where do you want to take you? You mentioned to your kids you want to take your kids to Disneyland. So you doing this, getting the big fights, getting the big paydays is going to fulfil that dream for you and your family and your wife and your kids, isn't it? So is that the motivation?
Aye, again I've always said if I didn't make any boxing, I've probably half my kids' life away from them because of boxing. Boxing and obviously trying to survive for them and the working lives, but Lauren is a massive part of me coming back as well. She's pushed me like in a good way, pushed me and fucking really helping her. She's a diamond there. I've said it how many times before. So look at her, and that's a massive thing for me as well. She's pushed me and helping me get back as well. But I want to do something for them. We've been engaged for fucking 10 years. That's 10 years engaged, aye. But we got engaged and it was like we'll buy a house, have kids. I've never had the money to get married. So I mean, big fights we can get married, we can take kids to Disneyland for the honeymoon. No, but
yeah. Well, like, who can I ask you then? Who's going to be your best man at the wedding? Am I even invited during the day?
You'll be my second best man.
There you go. That's what I need to hear. That's what I need to hear.
I don't know. You'll be invited during the day, Andy. You're a gentleman, like I've said. How many times you just said that?
Yeah, I'm a gentleman, aye. Well, I want to touch on that because Craig Scott done an interview with you. I want to give him props for that interview because we were meant to do this interview a couple of weeks back or something like that, and it's just things have got in the way of my work and that. So that interview's prompted me to come and have a chat with you, even though we do chat on the phone and WhatsApp each other every other week or whatever, every 3-4 days. This has prompted me, so Craig, if you're watching this, just for that, you gave me a big kick up the arse.
It was a good piece he done it. It was brilliant. When I was reading it, I was fucking nearly in tears.
He's a very good writer, isn't he? He's very good writer. But again, you're about to spar and all that. What's it like? Does tasting that blood in your mouth and all that get hit? Does nobody hit?
Oh, I'm joking now.
You're not that skillful.
No, just a fat lump there now. It's good, It's good. Waking up in the morning, your head's still staring at for the spar, and That's good.
You've got to be, some people say you've got to be a madman to box, and I think that's a true statement.
You have, because it's all the shite that goes with it, and all the some people didn't get paid for they selling off tickets, and that's what it is. It's just professional boxing. It's a business. So yeah. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it being back. I'm loving it. It's hard to get everything now settled again with my running, with my training, with my weight, with my work, with the kids, but Lauren's a big part of that.
You've changed jobs, have you not?
Yeah, changed jobs.
Like your last job, you were up at like 2 in the morning or something.
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning to travel up to Perth, was it?
Yeah.
Which is like 40-50 mile away from where you live, and then back again, and then train, and it was too much. So you've changed jobs. You're still a fishmonger.
Still a fishmonger, but I started at a much later time. I get up at a much later time, 5 in the morning.
So that's a lie, isn't it?
That's a lie. That's a long lie.
It's a long line.
So I just it's.
Has that helped a little bit to change the job?
Yeah. It has. Because even if I was to go to my bed, I always got my bed after 10 o'clock most nights, because I'm spend time with my kids, and now I want to spend time with Lauren as well, so it's after 10 o'clock, so I'm getting less than 5 hours sleep between 10 till 3 o'clock, whereas now if I got my bed at 10 I'm getting 7 hours sleep, you know what I mean? So it makes a difference, it makes a massive difference. So.
Well, we've just seen the super middleweight. Is the super middleweight going to be where you campaign? Yeah, definitely.
The only way I could go doing, I think, is if I was full time. I'm no full time, so right now
super middleweight. And what, like, I'm not going to ask you your weight now, unless you want to say.
I'm going to hide my wee boobs,
No, but the next fight obviously won't be a super middleweight, it'll probably be a light heavy. The one in May, is that what you're thinking?
Probably, just under light heavy, 12.5, 12.6, 12.7 maybe, So
So what's again, we touched on about taking your wife and kids away and all that, and getting married to your wonderful fiancée, Lauren, but
10-year fiancée.
10 years, but that's ridiculous. Okay. But what going back to the boxing side of things, like what's the end game for you? Is it the British title, or is it maybe further than that?
I'd like to go further than the British title, but like I've said previous, if I won the British title right, and for whatever reason I couldn't box again, I could retire very content and happy.
Is it titles that you want? Is it,
of course it is. Yeah. Anybody wants. You didn't.
You still? Have you relinquished that Celtic title? You still
no, I've still got it.
You still got it?
I didn't. I've not want to be all this time. I didn't want to take punches for nothing. I want to win titles. I want to get my name in the history books, and so I want something that my kids can be really proud of when they grow up and say, my dad was British champion, Commonwealth champion,
and whatnot. Well, again, that's good. Well, you've seen George Groves and James DeGale retire, so
basically I'm like number 9 now.
You're number 9 and you've been moved up
number 10.
So what you ranked in boxing at 9? 10?
I was 10 in boxing monthly, but it's now because DeGale retired. He was in the rankings at the time. So he's retired, so I'm basically 9.
You go, mate.
Top 9.
Even British title's yours. One more fight away. So again, I'll probably answered everything I want to ask, because I know you've got to go and spar, because the guys, we see the CCTVs there. He's doing some pad work with Bateri now, so you probably need to go and get some spar. I want to go and watch the spar, so I want to see you throw some bombs, and you better drop them with that body shot you hit me with.
I only dropped you, it's the only person I've dropped.
You're right. Right, Tommy, I can't wait, and I really do hope you get to fight in May, because obviously you know I'll be there. I'll probably be in every single one of your fights, for 1 or 2.
I think you patched me for a Kell Brook fight one night or something. Whoever that guy is.
Kell Brook, I want to see somebody who's less of a fighter than you. Kell Brook, is that what you're saying? Alright then, that was sarcasm.
Cheers Andy.
Appreciate that, bro. Thanks for this Fight TV, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Thanks.